Hi guys, Dorothy here, professional astrologer. Today I'm going to talk to you about May 11th, 12th, and 13th. And there is a lot of energy that's really building towards this May 15th massive shift day. All right, there's a lot going on May 15th and we're building towards that right now. So stay with me, I'll be right back. All right, welcome back. So let's get started on this energy and we'll just do one thing at a time. And I won't be able to tell you absolutely everything that's going on, but this gives you some heads up, okay? So on Friday, when the moon does enter the sign of Aries in the morning, first thing in the morning, this just inspires all of us to really get behind what we feel is important for us as individuals. Aries is all about I am, who I am, and what I want to do, and how I feel, and how I want to do stuff. So for those of us who are mutable signs and it's, we're kind of easygoing, people who can be really energized by this might be pushy, might just be in our face, and, just let them be. Let them go do what they ever want to do. So however that looks. But it's also a very motivating factor for a lot of people too. So the moon in Aries can really push us in places emotionally where we don't typically go. So it can play out in multiple different ways. So just keep an eye out for it. If you're feeling angry or you're feeling a buildup of energy, do what's good for you to dissipate it so it doesn't turn into somebody screaming at you. All right. Now we also have on this day the sun trining Pluto, and the sun in Taurus, what we value, is being highlighted, making that trine aspect to Pluto and Capricorn really earthy, very grounded. To me, and this is in the evening, it's just a very nice grounded day where we're feeling settled and feeling very solid. All right. If you're going anywhere for the weekend, hopefully you arrive on Friday night and that will get you a nice solid planted for the weekend. It'll help you feel really comfortable. Okay, so let's move on to Saturday. What we have on Saturday, Venus makes a hard aspect called the quincunx to Pluto this time. It made it to Jupiter on the 9th. So with this going on, Pluto's the heavy hitter here. Pluto's in charge. Venus in Gemini is everything I said on the 9th. You go back and listen to that if you want. But basically, it's like a balloon in the wind. There's a tether on it, but there's a balloon in the wind, and it's just like all over the place, right? Bouncing from idea to idea to idea to idea. Pluto in Capricorn is saying, let's settle this down. So it's like a big anchor holding us in place. So this hard aspect that's first thing in the morning is just about, if you're feeling some discord, just let it fly. I mean, let go of the string, right? The balloon can fly. It's really important that we just allow things just to be what they are. That Venus in Gemini just wants to be loose and free. Having that connection to Pluto is uncomfortable. So if you feel like you're trying to control something and you just shouldn't, just sit into it, let it go, let it be. Just follow somebody else's lead. That's the best way we can use that energy. Like I'm going to be on vacation with some friends and I'm not the driver. So if I want to go places, somebody else is driving. I'm just going to let them do what they do. I'll tag along where it's appropriate to. And I'm not in control. And I'm okay with that. Because that's what a few days off is all about. Somebody else take care of those things. To me, that's Venus, quincunx Pluto, right? My Venus is in Gemini, like I told you. So my Venus is being activated during this transit, making a hard aspect to transiting Pluto. So this just means I'm going to let somebody else have the power for the day. And I think it's a great thing. Now, the next aspect on Saturday is Mercury in Aries makes a square aspect to Mars and Pluto. Now, Mercury in Aries, that's Mars's natural sign. Mercury is at the final couple of degrees of Aries. He's been in Aries for 2 months. Lord God Almighty, people have been just saying everything that's on their minds without a filter. That's what happens when Mercury is in Aries, squaring Mars in Capricorn. It can be a bit tough today. There can be a lot of stress and a lot of argumentative feelings and energies going around. So again, kind of like what I already said, spend the day and just sort of let other people have the lead and just kind of stay neutral in the background and you'll get through the day just fine. It's fine. But if you feel like picking a fight or you feel like really standing up for something because you want to and you need to, then this is the day to do it. But if you're all good to go and it's other people around you, don't worry about it. All right? Don't make it something if it isn't something. All right, let's move on to Sunday the 13th, and happy Mother's Day. I'm going to be away from my mom on that day. Happy Mother's Day to everybody out there, all the moms, and even the moms that aren't here anymore, the moms that are in spirit. And a great way to honor our moms that are in spirit is planting flowers. It's still Taurus time of year. It's a wonderful time of year to plant something in honor of your mother or grandmother, any female relative. You know what? Any relative. But since it's Mother's Day, let's do that for our moms. Now, what's the big news of the day? Mercury at that final degree of Aries conjuncts Uranus at that final degree of Aries. And again, this is like people spouting off, people blowing their tops, people just saying what is on their mind because they've been holding it back too long. But the positive thing is, on at 8:40 a.m. Eastern Time, Mercury enters the sign of Taurus. This is going to slow it down. So Mercury in Taurus is we really mean it. We really know what we value. It's kind of like Venus in Gemini. It's the opposite of Venus in Gemini. Not opposition, but it's the opposite energy, but it equals the same thing as Venus in Gemini. We value communication. Mercury in Taurus, I value what I'm saying and how I'm communicating. And that's what we have for Sunday. So there is just a ton of stuff going on. So how you want to handle it is how you want to handle it, and how you want to be in this energy is really important. Take advantage of a lot of this energy if you have projects to step into that you need motivation. Even though we're in a balsamic lunar phase, move into these things if you see the path is clear for you, all right? And if you're around people that are overly too edgy for you, argumentative, it is good to get out of those situations, at least for the weekend, okay? All right, I'm going to leave you with that. That was a lot. That's well over 7 minutes. Shoot, I thought it was going to be simple. All right, blessings, guys. And I was going to say namaste, but also remember, intermediate class is posted on my website, on my Facebook page. And if you have interest in it, because a lot of you people did, I'm starting with the intermediate class because I had more responses for that than the beginner, but the beginner class will start soon too. So go check it out. The full description's on my website. Links are going to be below wherever this is posted, so you can go check it out. And thank you very much, you guys, for supporting me and sharing my work. Namaste.